Hi, this is Antithesis, and we're back with more Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Now, this character I started on 16.1, sorry. um, I was playing, and the dog decided it was his day to bark. Sorry. So I'm just gonna kind of go through I believe I'm still on floor 1. I don't think I'm gonna upload the video because my dog kind of ruined it. As you can see, we're still pretty early on in the dungeon, and you can just see what's going on. So, we are playing a wizard, and we just killed Jessica, I believe, and I didn't save any of my macros. Okay, well then I can show you guys how I set up my macros. CA period. What else? Oh, yep. Plus ZB. I have some other keys I use for macros, but that's about all I'm going to need right now. Oh, we didn't kill Jessica, but we're going to mephitic cloud her. It looks like she dropped a... Oh, we also have a very good short sword of venom +2. Oh, we'll wait for that guy and we'll stab him. We can probably kill this newt with our sword too. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this robe and let's just try it on. +2 robe of fire resistance. I'm okay with wearing that for now. It's also +2. Let's cut up this bat right here and eat it. I'm not sure what god I'm going to follow yet. It's between Sifmuna and Kiku Baba. So this is pretty much business as usual. Right now I'm training that stuff. Oh, and you probably want to see the spells we know. We know Mephitic Blink and Conjure Flame. In fact, we should memorize Repel and Missiles. ZE. We're now protected from missiles. This is a pretty narrow floor. We're near starving. Let's press on. Okay, so this is an enemy we're going to try in mephitic. Unless he lets us stealth up on him, which he did not. So we're going to blink and mephitic him. Okay, surprisingly both of those spells casted. It looks like this is a 17% chance to fail. And we pretty much continue on like this. Mephitic Cloud is going to carry us for quite a while, and also Conjure Flame. Conjure Flame is actually a spell I like quite a bit. Let's use it here. Kind of just gives us a place where this guy is not going to be able to walk through it, so we can just fire away. And it looks like this is a Shrine of Zom. Let's see. I would like... Okay, that's good. Let's see if we can... This is a Shrine of Trog. Usually these weird areas are Zom stuff. Giant newt, easy enough. Is this a sewer? I didn't think I saw I guess it was just a weird sewer water area. Okay, so that's 2 orc priests. That could easily be our deaths unless they get mephitic. So let's just back up, because I didn't really have a clear line of sight to mephitic cloud them. Okay. It looks like... Wow, I actually really severely poisoned that worm. Let's go ahead and just rest up. Trident of freezing. I'm gonna pick that up just in case we have to fight kind of a Komodo dragon early on. We can conjure flame and poke it from across the fire, so it's useful to have that brand. Okay, so that guy's invisible. Let's go ahead and just seal off that. Let's grab this. Bring up ice. We don't have any ice spells, so it's not really worth wearing. Okay, so we can see him there. Let's see. Z, B. Let's... I'm not sure what just happened. Yes, let's go ahead and mephitic ourselves. Okay, that's good. Something also died for off. Whatever he zapped me with was kind of painful. I'm not sure what spell effect that was. It was interesting though. Let's poke that guy. No, I probably should have ate him. Simple hound. Okay, here's an iguana, so this gives us a chance to use that. Come up here. Z, D, D. And now we're going to just poke away at this iguana, who is weak to freezing. Status. Okay. We don't necessarily want that on right now, because we do use blink from time to time. But if we're fighting something that maybe like can abyss us, actually I don't know if that protects from being abyssed. If we're fighting something that it's useful against, we'll put it on. No. Poke that guy. Oh, he had a wand of polymorpho and we are now pig. That's fun. Why does this hobgoblin have so many wands? Alright, let's try and fight him as a pig. Did he polymorph us again? From a pig into a pig? What the hell? He didn't drop any of his wands. What a bastard. Let's deal with this guy. So magic dart kind of sucks, but it's good enough. Okay. Let's get mephitic. Okay, we're gonna have to kind of hit ourselves. But we had to go up there, in my opinion, because the smite would have most likely killed us. I think I am proven correct. Okay, now we can blink. This should give us a time to mephitic. Let's also mephitic this thing. Alright, let's finish these guys off now. Curious to see +1. For now, I think the short sword is better. Actually, I believe they both get the same stabbing benefit. And maybe the dagger gets the most. Otherwise, why would you use a dagger over a short sword? Be nice if I could get that cast off. Need to get a good blink off. Okay. And ghost is here. Zero. That's great. Let's close that door. Oh, he stepped right into the fire. Because he was confused. Let's deal with those guys. They're dead. I think that's the last of the gnolls. Oh, no, that one's near. And that is why Conjure Flame will save your ass. Stupid phantom. Okay. Okay, that's actually really not good. We can't kill him or else he'll explode. Okay, now we can try and finish the job. Hopefully he moves into the fire. Nope. Okay, let's equip this. Poke him. You are being a tricky one. Okay. That was too close for comfort. That was a very strange fight where I made a lot of mistakes. Luckily I pulled through. We'll get spellcasting up to 10 and start training other stuff. Okay, so this means there was a shadow trap stepped on. Let's just coat the area with cloud. These enemies will tear themselves apart. The snake isn't impressed. Okay, we've dealt with the wizards, so those are probably the most volatile of the bunch. We have another wizard here. I think we can get him. Okay, he's confused. Draining. Interesting. I don't think we want to use that. The venom is actually a lot better. So we got another spell book. We'll see what it is in just a moment. We stepped onto a teleport trap. Fortunately, we can't eat this wolf when we kill it, so we're gonna have to eat a piece of bread. Let's identify the ring. Poison resistance, that's quite handy. Now, Book of the Sky. So deflect missiles is pretty good. But these other things, I don't know if they're really worth training. Maybe flight is, but we don't really have too huge of a use for them. Well, they're good spells, they're just not really what we need right now. Okay, we took down the ice beast. Let's lay down fire. No, I want to lay down fire. We'll shoot him. Okay. Easy enough. You stay right where you are, buddy. Okay, that's another null pack dealt with. And let's go down. Okay, let's try and deal with this. Let's take these up and we can fight them here. Let's go down. Oh, let's take them up. No, thank you. He's gonna go up. He can't get me now. Oh, he can. That was a close one. Yes, this guy. We got kind of lucky with that blink. Let's blink again. This has been a hard run, but well, it's just been, I've been making too many mistakes, really. Let's hope we can finish this guy off. Good. A null sergeant's pretty tough. this a crazy UF trees? No. It's just kind of a nice little grotto. Yes, there's you. Let's mephitic you, but you didn't want to be mephitic. Okay, we've got you now. And now there's an ogre. And a centaur. So that broke our protection from missiles. Okay, we're gonna have to back out. And that's Sifmuna. And we'll probably go with Sifmuna because it's the first one we found. Okay, we have another slow missiles on now. Let's kill this guy and we'll go down somewhere else. Let's not train that so much anymore. Let's get a little bit of translocations just to make Blink more reliable. Let's slice you up and eat ya. What else can we remember? Call Imp. I'm not too keen on Call Imp. It's really good, but it's kind of a crutch. And this skeleton refuses to die. Alright, let's sleep. So we're gonna come across that pack of enemies once more. Let's deal with this guy. You are being a bugger. And I think we got him. Yep. I apologize if you can hear the people downstairs. This new mic picks up everything. Okay, this frog is... For a second I thought that was Grinder, and I thought it was going to be over, but it was just a black imp. That is a problem. Luckily, I know kind of a funny solution to deal with these guys. ZD. If you kind of just, if you have enough magic, this works quite well. Okay, so the trick there was the Goliath Beetle is actually a really slow monster, and usually I don't get as many hits because for some reason their AC is really good, and essentially that you can outrun them and just lay down fire, and it works out pretty well. That guy was wearing plate armor. Having a little bit of a chunk oh yes. Let's pray to you. Yep. Fortunately, we're eating a lot of non-perishable food. Okay, this guy shouldn't be too much of a problem. Okay, we've dealt with him. You always have to hold your breath a little bit when fighting a centaur. They're pretty tough enemies. Let's lay down another one on. Well, the frog killed the ogre, I believe. Or the poison did. Translocation is pretty good. ahead and... Oh, whoops. So we're training Conjuration still. Let's raise Air Magic a little bit because I believe it benefits Repel Missiles as well. Charms Air, yeah. And we're also going to want to get Deflect Missiles eventually. Let's kill the Imp. I hate these guys. Well, we'll just let him be wherever he went. I'm not sure if he died. I was just spamming Magic Missile. Let's go down. So from here on we can... Let's go down. From here on we can probably start seeing the lair entrance. I believe it's 7 to 10. How nice of you guys to line up. Actually, let's put that there. Okay, he's dealt with. Ouch. Let's just coat this area. Okay, the warrior killed him. Let's see, we can kill the warrior now. Sweet. Let's rest up for sure. That wizard was hurting a lot. I knew it was a wizard, but I guess he was hitting me with a short sword. Okay. Let's go ahead and slow missiles just in case. Okay, that's an Orcish priest. I don't want to do that. Okay, so he did get the smite off. That guy has a glowing Falcon. This is not a good situation. Okay, so he's dealt with. Let's raise strength. He stepped into the poison cloud. Let's throw it down again just to be sure. Centaur is unconfused. Screw this zombie dog. Okay. Let's see if we can get... Alright, let's take this zombie dog up and deal with it. Oh yeah, skeletons can't go up. Alright, let's deal with... Yeah, you wait your turn, Centaur. Okay, so he had a magical bow as well. Enchanted short bow. We're definitely gonna check and see what it is, just in case it's worth it to take it. Hopefully this guy has some kind of brand that's good. Let's keep mephitic up on you. Scimitar of Holy Wrath. Is it worth it? I don't think so. The short bow might, though. Alright, what? Not a special brand. Let's just ID it and see. Oh yeah, I forgot that. game is broken right now. Okay, so he would have had a hard time hitting us. Didn't I just eat a chunk? More enemies that are somewhat dangerous. There is the ecumenical temple. I think this is the deepest floor it could possibly be on. And let's just keep the poison flowing. Okay, what does mephitic cloud look like? It's still not full power. Magic dart is full power. Conjure flames. Okay, so let's go ahead and give this also a boost. Okay, so most everything is poison now. So I want to keep my magic for mephitic cloud right now, so let's start hitting things. Okay, this iguana is not what I wanted to be going toe to toe with. Let's finish those off. Hippogriff is being tricky right now. Does Sif Moona give us the ability to stand in our own clouds? Let me check. I am mundane. Guess not. I'm not gonna bother going in the temple. You know what, Centaur? You're having fun with this? This has been the floor of centaurs. Okay, so conjurations is now 10. I want to focus on dodging now, as well as these things, because we're not going to put too many points into them. Usually people don't train so many things, but whatever. Something went invisible. And he has a dagger of draining. This might be the end of it. Okay. I think somehow we were able to hit the orc wizard in that mephitic cloud, which is lucky. Where did you come from, buddy? Okay, we're gonna have to go up. This guy has a dagger of draining. I don't know if our character knows that because he was invisible. Dagger of draining. So now we are drained. Unfortunately. That thing walked right into the fire. Normally I don't train air magic so much, but since we do have this, I want to see how airstrike fares. I don't know if I'm a fan of that. Flight might be useful enough though to learn. I've never actually learned it when I had the chance. Let's eat some chunks. And let's go down. Oh yeah. Let's go up. Let's stair dance with these guys a little bit. Okay, So that guy went invisible. Start covering the area. Oh shit. That hobgoblin just hit that sky beast extremely hard. I'm gonna go ahead and do something a little bit weird, but I think it's fun. I'm gonna take his chunk. And let's see if we have any potions of cure mutation. No. Do I want to try this? Yes, I do. Okay, this might be extremely bad. Their spells are a little harder to cast, but more powerful. Well, that actually might be really cool. So they're harder to cast, does that mean we can train to make... That might actually be really cool. Okay. I think I actually enjoy that, if you're able to train it to where it is negligible. So I think mutations are a lot of fun in this game, even though they're kind of suboptimal plays. It's kind of like a risk-reward thing, and I actually really enjoy it. Sometimes you can get some really cool stuff, like tails or claws, which is helpful as a wizard when you're in hand-to-hand combat, such as against that bat. And there's our first staff. Swink. That guy is dealt with. This is an enchanted dagger, but it's not a special kind, so I'm not gonna even mess with it. The staff is summoning. Could be useful. Probably not. That ring would have been really bad to equip. Alright. We're still drained, unfortunately. Let's see how everything looks. This is full power. This is almost full power. This is almost full power. Okay, so here's what I'm going to suggest. Take off this and we start training charms. And you can still training dodging. And that was a shadow trap. Let's go ahead and lay that down. For some reason we're allowed to stand in our own clouds now. I'm not certain why. Let's use this ogre to clear things out. Hopefully he killed the ghost. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Let's ID this amulet. Resist corrosion. Might as well put it on, even though I can't say I'm happy to have used our last ID scroll on it. Hey, there's a mummy. I don't have anything fire, so that actually does present a problem against mummies and Hydra. And I don't mean the Cthulhu mythos Hydra. That would be a cool boss in the game, though. I wonder if I could mod that in. Cthulhu bosses. When I say Cthulhu, I mean the mythos. I have to say, that series where I was doing Sunless Sea, I'm gonna keep playing on screen because the game was a little bit hard for me because the combat kind of revolved around getting behind the enemy, and I wasn't really enjoying it all that much. Let's just go ahead and avoid that longsword for now. I really like the atmosphere of the game, it's just the combat. I wasn't good enough at it to make it work, which is a problem, so I either had to get better at it, or I liked almost every other aspect about it though. Maybe I just need a better ship, or some kind of upgrade that everybody knows about that I don't have, or like a certain playstyle that I'm not doing correctly. I like that we can stand in our own clouds. I think that's Sif Muna that does that. Right as our life force feels restored, there's a necrophage. It happens to be trying to kill us. And now he doesn't want to stand in the fire. Okay, we got him. Luckily we aren't drained. And the ghost is gone. Let's butcher. Neat. Phantom was stupid enough to stand in the fire. Okay, we got him. That was a close call. Luckily an ogre should be easy to deal with. Should have slept there. Okay, let's go butcher this guy. I need him. Trapdoor spider leaps out from a hiding place under the floor. I have never seen this before. It's susceptible to poison. Susceptible to poison. I don't know why I can't say words while I'm recording. Oh my goodness, this thing is deadly. So that almost ended our run. That was a little bit crazy. Okay, let's stop that. Kind of baffled me a little bit. Another one of these guys. Do we want to eat the flesh? I really want to. You feel a little pissed off. That's actually a really bad one. Let's try it again. You feel less energetic. God damn it. Okay, so we're gonna have to put on the amulet of stasis. So lesson learned: don't eat weird mutagenic meats. Eventually we'll get a potion of cure mutation though, and it won't be a problem. Well, I say that, but that's the plan anyways. God, die you bugger. These frogs aren't too hard. That is a lot of gnolls. And that's a sergeant. And there's a wizard. Let's go ahead and put that down for our own safety. Let's just keep coating the area with mephitic. And that jelly is eating whatever is dropped. Null Sergeant is actually quite damaged. Okay. Ooh, nets. I actually think nets are quite good. And there's a troll. That is a problem. Okay, so we're gonna have to get far away from this area quickly. Okay, so let's try another scroll. Enchant weapon is not exactly what I wanted right now. This guy is going to fuck us up. Now I can't blink because of the stasis. Okay. We can kill this troll if we keep him mephitic. I actually think our stronger spell mutation is helping us out here. Okay, give us your troll hide. Yes, we got it. Okay, let's just start reading scrolls. Yep, that would have been helpful. Oh, let's also put this on. Oh, I am silenced because that was a scroll of silence. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab these nets. What would I like to acquire? I'm thinking I want to acquire a book. Okay, this might be pretty good. It has fireball in it. Okay, I can handle this. Alright, let's keep reading. We don't want to forget our spells. Do we want to change the brand on this? Okay. So it looks, oh, this might be it. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and just make this thing stronger. Okay, so Troll Hide is pretty good for a wizard. Actually, okay, our spells are still pretty low to cast. So what do we want to learn? Okay, so we still want to get deflect missiles. I think we're gonna want fireball for sure. Let's start training fire. We'll set it like that for a while. And there's another troll. Surprised we haven't seen the entrance to the lair yet. Oh, stasis. Troll is dead. What the hell is happening here? Let's just start mephiticking. Let's go up, I guess. Let's go down elsewhere. Oh, there's another troll that I almost just killed myself on. He clawed himself. Okay then. A gargoyle. Immune to poison and negative energy. Okay. So AC is also quite high. Let's grab this. He's undead, so oh, he can go up. Okay, I think we're gonna have to zap him with disintegration. If it ever hits him. Okay, he's dead. Let's check on our spell's power. Mephitic is almost full powered. Repel missiles is full powered. Let's turn charms off. Turn fire on. Let's check other stuff. Repel missiles full powered. Conjure flame almost full powered. Blink doesn't matter. Mephitic cloud. Okay. So let's see, actually, before we start training fire, let's train these two. We want Blink to be as reliable. Actually, we can't really use Blink right now because we don't want to take off the amulet. Okay. Because if we go into Berserker Rage, we're practically dead because we can't use spells. Certainly made the run more interesting by eating those chunks of meat. Okay, so there's a scroll of acquirement. Let's go ahead and buy the potion. And the scrolls of identify. Is there anything else we want? I believe we can also buy the book. Yep. So, what do we have now? Feathery Escort. This spell issues a powerful call to a draconic realm, beckoning forth a dragon after dragon to engage the summoner's enemies. Interesting. I don't know if necessarily we want to go down that route of summoning yet. Okay, so now that we have identify, screw you ring. Let's see what this cloak is about. It's just a +1 cloak. Okay. I think I'm going to add some kind of music to the videos. The only problem is I don't really know what's allowed on YouTube. I know videos aren't monetized, so, and I believe I have ads disabled, so I don't think it really matters if I play music because I'm not monetizing my videos. Like, I don't think they'll, if anything, it'd be free advertising. I don't really listen to anything that's very popular either. I'd probably just put on something classical. Okay, so this guy is tough, if I remember. He looks extremely dangerous. I'm not sure how I want to deal with him at this point. Brilliance was a bad idea. Okay, we've net him. So that seems like a legitimate way of doing things. Nope, that was a bad idea. Ah, yes, it's throwing javelins. I remember you. I have to get revenge. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wait for him to come over here, and we're gonna pop Potion of Lignification and go toe to toe with him. Actually, he has a halberd, that won't work. Okay, he doesn't seem to know where we are. We're gonna get him though. He killed one of my more favorites. Okay, so this is the room where I have no idea what's going on. Let's at least deal with these bats. And this is the lair. And a deep elf fighter who's gonna get owned. Because deep elves don't make good fighters. They're very frail. I mean, I guess with the right items they could be good at it. But naturally they aren't. They don't have much going for them. Let's just try this one on. Put on. Sustainabilities, I like it. That may not doing anything for us, but when it does, that's pretty good. Alright, bastard. I'm gonna have to eat this steak in order to be full. But you're gonna get it. And also we're going to protect ourselves from missiles. Because I know you like to use missiles. Stay out of this rat. Let's get him nice and poisoned. Ouch. He is not confused right now. Let's zap wands at him. This is a pretty difficult guy. Okay, we got him. Awesome. Dodging is now 10. So let's just train fire. Fireball is getting close to castable. Let's drink this potion. Potion of poison. I suspected that was a possibility, but we have a resist poison ring on. Okay, so I'd like to fight these guys in this corridor here. No, they can't get through. Oh, actually they can because I'm an idiot. But now they can't get through. Okay, those guys are dealt with. Wyvern skeleton, and it's actually hurting quite a bit. Reminds me of okay, I want to be away from you, Wyvern skeleton. Let's go ahead and remember fireball. Swiftness could be good too. Do I have no spell levels for it? Ignite poison would be good. Let's go ahead and remember fireball. And we'll also remember swiftness because it can help us escape. And we can use flight eventually. Alright, let's go down. I think we have everything we need to deal with the lair. Maybe not quite a Hydra yet, but I'd rather deal with the lair than whatever. Okay, obviously the first thing we're gonna fight is a Hydra. Let's go elsewhere on the floor. And a basilisk. Two very hard enemies. Let's finish them off though. This is kind of where I want to stop auto-exploring. I think this is also a good place to end the video and continue on to the next one.